Do we have the chat on? Greetings from Germany. Hello, Johanna. How are you? Hi, Jason. How's everyone doing today? I'm Susie McCrae, and I'm here in Amherst, Massachusetts, and this is our public webinar. And it's about ONPASSIVE. I'm just making sure my phone's shut off. So welcome, everyone. I'm going to say hi to a few people, and then we'll get down to business. Charles from Franklin, Wisconsin. How are you? Dorothy. Yes, hello from the beautiful Bahamas. How are you? Francisco de Jesus from Puerto Rico. Hello. Gene or John?
Hello.
Hey, there he is, the Q&A man, who I like to call the king of Q&A.
Yeah, apparently my name on here is just Mr. Q&A. I'm going to have to change that to the king of Q&A, I think.
Yes, it's the Q&A man.
Oh, does it? I'm definitely going to change that.
That's good. Well, we like
it. Should be Mr. Q&A to you.
Or the king of Q&A. So hello, everyone. Is Mike Ellis going to be with us today?
I hope so, because I haven't been prepped for a non-Mike Ellis night.
So as everyone can see, if you're new to this and you're just watching, we have a lot of fun. No matter what's going on, we have a lot of fun. So I'm going to say hi to a few people, and then I'll give you the game plan for today. So welcome, everybody. This is the public webinar where you've been invited, or if you're already a founder, you're here because you love these webinars, where you're going to learn about a company called ONPASSIVE, and we're going to get started in less than 10 minutes. So I like to say hi to a few people, and then Red, I believe today, I'll go through the details in a bit, but we're going to have a presentation, and then afterwards we're going to open up to Q&A, where people can type their question down in the Q&A, or they can raise their hand. And when you raise your hand, that means you will be invited to come on, and you'll be seen like us, where you can ask your questions live. But I'll go through more details before we get started. Everyone knows I kind of repeat myself, but that's okay. So Jean or Jean from Minnesota, hello. Jerry Bolin from Marlborough, Massachusetts, hello, not far from me. David Benbow is saying hello from Cheshire, UK. We've got Ron Hilbert in the house. I heard it's hot in Orlando, Florida. I have some friends down there. Hey, Robin Noble, she's coming to us from Toronto, Canada. So good to see you. Pat Parent, hello from Saskatchewan. I love to say that. Hello, Michelle from South Carolina. Bob Pierce is here from Gloversville, New York. I'm glad you said you're near Darryl Cook. Now I kind of know where you are in New York. Ruth Pace is here from Arkansas. Hello. Jason said hello to me. Now he's saying hey to Red. Ron Rowland is here from Gresham, Oregon. Hello. Diane Barnes is saying hi to everyone. She's coming to us from North Carolina. My brother and my nephew live in Raleigh. It looks like we have the infamous Mr. Mike Ellis on. Hello, Mike. Mike will be doing the presentation today, so we're so glad we have him, because he is the bomb when he does presentations. You're going to be glued to his presentation, and then you're going to jump on board and become a founder like the rest of us. Pat Parent saying hello to Red. Ruth Pace is saying hello. Peter Rogers is here. Hello, Peter. Diane Barnes is also saying hello to Red. Oh, we have Daniel. Yes, my friend Daniel, who I've spoken to. Aloha, Susie. Yes, he is here. Kevin, how you doing? Kevin Rutledge from Illinois. Roy McPhail is here. He always writes Nova Scotia. He's saying hi to everyone. And yes, we are the cure for the correction and the corruption. Brian, hello, Brian. He's saying hi to us, and he's from Canada. Roy Willis from the UK. Oh boy, I'm going to get through a bunch of these messages, and then I'll get us going. Juha, is it Juha Helman from Finland is in the house. So as you see, ONPASSIVE is in over 200 countries across the globe. So you're going to see people from all different countries. asking questions and saying hello. Oh, Wilhelm, how are you? He's saying hello. Ron, it's only 77 and sunny in Orlando. I heard it was 90 the other day. So it sounds like you're going through a cold snap. Edgar is here from Orlando and he's saying welcome to all. Clara Nolt, yes, Clara, it wouldn't be a webinar without you. She's saying hello to everyone from North Carolina. Wayne Jones is coming in from Denver, Colorado. Hey, Jason Gaynor saying you're looking good, Mike. Look at that. He's got the blue on, clean shaven, ready to do business. Dinah, how are you? She's saying hi to everyone. Andy Burks is here from the UK. Trevor Peters is saying kaboom, everybody. Fatmata, hello from the UK. Kevin Rutledge is saying drop the mic, Ellis. You gotta love that. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a heads up, then we'll say hello to a few more people. So you are invited to this webinar today. This is a public webinar where you're gonna learn about a business called ONPASSIVE. Mike Ellis is gonna do a presentation today, and then after the presentation, there'll be an opportunity for a Q&A. A reminder to founders who are already on board and founding members of ONPASSIVE, the Q&A is based upon asking questions about the presentation today and getting into a little more depth should you need some things answered. Okay, that's what today is all about. We've got Dan Street in the house. How are you, Dan? So please,
Susie, I'm fine.
You're looking good too. So today is questions after the presentation, questions based on what you're hearing, or just if you need a little bit more explanation of things. It's a lot to digest. The most important thing we can tell you is whoever invited you to this webinar, whether you're live or you're watching it recorded, you need to make sure that you get back to the person who invited you. Because to become a founder, like those of us here on the panel and a lot of people in the chat, is by invitation only. And this webinar is not designed to pester, pressure, or try to convince you. We're not going to turn you upside down and shake your pockets and say, hey, you know, give us some of your money. I want to make sure I'm not getting a message from Marty. Okay, thank you. So we're here today to give you information, digest as much as you can. Don't worry if you've never been in business before, you don't have a business, you know nothing about online marketing. Don't let that scare you away. Don't say, oh, this is for those people who have done this before. Trust me, I have a lot of friends and families who have jumped on the ONPASSIVE train because they've caught the vision, and you're going to catch it today as well. So as a reminder today, the Q&A is for new people who are watching today who have questions, okay? Not for existing founders. We have other private webinars where those questions can be answered. So the good news is today is for new founders, the Q&A, and once you jump on board as a founder, which I know you will, then you get to come to our private webinars where you can really get into the meat and potatoes of things. So it looks like Marty's on. Marty, I want you to remember to click record, and I'll just do one more welcome to everyone and we'll get this show going. So once again, public webinar, you've been invited by someone who cares about you to come hear about a business called ONPASSIVE. Mike Ellis will be doing a presentation today, and after that, you'll get instructions of how we're going to run our Q&A so that you can ask questions. Remember, this business is for everyone. Keep an open mind, sit back, digest what you can, and ask questions. That's what we're here. We're not here to try to convince you. We're here to tell you some great news about a business that's going to hit the internet very, very soon. So the biggest thing you have to remember is after this webinar, get back to the person who invited you, because you can only become a founding member through invitation. So sit back, enjoy, and Marty, go ahead and take it away.
Marty, just before you go, Mike, do you want to just check the spelling of your surname, unless you really want to call yourself Eccles?
You know, Zoom does that, Red, and it usually self-fix, but I don't know why they do that.
I quite like Mike Eccles.
Yeah, I know, it's weird.
Go ahead, Marty.
Okay, have fun, everybody.
Yeah, we'll try. Thanks a lot, Susie. As always, great job. Anyway, welcome everybody. It looks like we have a pretty good sized crew here. Today, we are going to share a business for people here that haven't seen it yet, that I believe you've been looking for if you've been online longer than as you know, it's not what everybody says it is. It's not that easy. And we're going to share a business with you today that I feel you've never heard anything like it. And it's a business that doesn't matter what your skill set is. It doesn't matter how long you've been online. It doesn't matter what you do know or don't know. It simply was created for the everyday person to create wealth online. It's that simple. And you'll get the information from Mike Ellis, my business partner. I've known him many, many, many years. We've done many businesses and quit them all because this business came along and we wanted something that everybody could have an even playing field and everybody wins. So I'm going to turn it over to Mike Ellis so he can explain it to you. And at the end, we're looking for new people that are looking at this for the first time, or the second time, or the third time, that are not founders yet. If you have any questions, we'll start that after Mike is done. And if you want to ask it live, we'll bring you on. If you want to write it, you can put it in the chat. Red Redford, as you can see, is Mr. Q&A. We can all help out, and we'll try to answer everything you have. Again, thank you for being here. Mike Ellis, tear it up.
Yeah, no, thanks, Marty. And like Susie and Marty have said, this webinar is for new people. And I don't really care what life has thrown out at you, what malady you might have, or not having the ability to find financial independence and financial freedom. ONPASSIVE is the true wealth equalizer. And as I get done with this presentation, it's going to become very, very clear what ONPASSIVE can do for you. And really, in the end, that's all that's important initially. What can ONPASSIVE do for you? What can they do to take care of those financial woes that we have and take care of that financial bottom line so you really don't worry about finances anymore? And by the way, that's a really, really good place to be. ONPASSIVE is all about building wealth. It was developed by a gentleman of the name of Ash Mufareh. Ash Mufareh, he's the visionary, he's the brain trust behind ONPASSIVE. And as we look at ONPASSIVE, it is a massive corporation today. And there are a lot of moving parts in ONPASSIVE. And as you come in and you start to explore ONPASSIVE, you'll see all the moving parts that are there. But today, I really want to focus on what ONPASSIVE is going to do for you. And as I came into ONPASSIVE, Ash Mufareh shared several concepts with all of us. And when you put these concepts together, it's an extremely powerful thing that will help you develop your income, develop wealth online, and take care of that financial bottom line. So as we think about ONPASSIVE and those four concepts, I want to go over them just very, very quickly. To start with, ONPASSIVE is a self-funding business. Then it goes to force success, then product and customer, and then volume. And I'm going to talk about each one of these one at a time. As we talk about self-funding, really all that means is you come in and you start your business with ONPASSIVE, you will go out of pocket once, you will never have to go out of pocket again. For me, that was very, very refreshing. Like Marty and Susie and the people on this panel, I've been in many businesses. I've been doing this for about 12 years. And most businesses, they have a monthly fee, and I don't have a problem with that. That's the cost of doing business. But the problem is you pay month after month after month after month, and you never make a dime. And for most people, after 3 or 6 or 12 months, they just say enough is enough. I can't do this anymore. I'm going out of pocket and I'm not making any money. That is not ONPASSIVE. You will come in, you will pay once, and you will never have to go out of pocket again. And I'll explain how that works in a little bit. The next one is forced success. And everybody I talk to, when I initially mentioned forced success, they love the term. And I loved it when I first heard it. I didn't have a clue what it meant, but I absolutely love the term. And to keep it very, very simple, ONPASSIVE is going to force you to build wealth online. And when people understand how ONPASSIVE is structured, how it works for them, they get very, very excited, not about us, but about their own life and their own financial future, because ONPASSIVE is giving them a way forward to actually build wealth. Again, that's why we're all here. And again, it doesn't matter what your situation in life is. ONPASSIVE was made for all of us. The next two are product and customer. And to really explain forced success, I need to get into the product side and the customer side. As we think about the product side of ONPASSIVE, ONPASSIVE is an AI IT company, artificial intelligence, informational technology company, and they have about 51 products today. All of these products are built from the ground up. They are proprietary. They're brand new technology. They are superior technology at a lower price point. And some of these products are automated marketing platform. This is a platform that has all the tools that we use to market online. Another one is Academy, which is an educational platform. Another one is OStaff, which is an HR platform. It helps companies manage their human resources within their company. Another one is OTracker. It gives you the ability to track everything online. And when you think about all of the tools, all of the products of ONPASSIVE, every niche that ONPASSIVE has gone into, it could be a standalone company by themselves. These are multi-billion-dollar niches that ONPASSIVE is coming into with a superior product with a lower price point. And as people come in and use the products of ONPASSIVE, they will never leave. Again, that takes me to the customer side of ONPASSIVE. Our customers today around the world, and ONPASSIVE is a global company today. We're in over 225 countries today. And as the customers come in, there will be a wide range of customers, ranging from K through 12 to colleges to small, medium, large-sized businesses, personal use, governments. All of these individuals will come in and use the products of ONPASSIVE because the products of ONPASSIVE will make their life easier, make their job easier, and make their bottom line better. As we look at our market around the world, our market today is about 4.6 billion people. Again, it shows you the magnitude of what ONPASSIVE is doing and the amount of volume that they're going to be bringing in as we launch to the world. So what is ONPASSIVE? With these four concepts, what is ONPASSIVE going to do for you? Here's what they're going to do. They're going to come in and they're actually going to build a marketing platform for all of us. And they're going to do more than that. They're going to hook it up to their AI technology, artificial intelligence. And when they do that, they're going to build a business for us that's 100% automated. It's really, really important to understand that everything ONPASSIVE is doing for us is 100% automated. As you come in and you participate with ONPASSIVE, you will have a system that's 100% automated. Then they're going to go back into their toolbox and they're going to take another product out, and that product is traffic. They're going to start driving traffic for all of us. And ONPASSIVE is primarily a customer-based business. Even though we have the privilege of coming in and participating with ONPASSIVE, we are primarily a customer-based business. And 90% of the people coming in will come in to use the tools of ONPASSIVE, and ONPASSIVE is going to take that traffic. They're going to drive customers through it. Those customers are going to come in and buy, again, because the products are superior at a lower price point, makes makes their life easier. They're going to come in, pay for the products, and those customers go underneath us, and we get paid off of that volume. And really, the way that works is it's very, very simple. It's as if you work for a company. You went out, you made a sale, and you get paid off of that sale. You get a certain percentage, you get a commission. And if it's a $100 sale, you make 10%, you'll make $10 on that sale. OnPassive is going to be doing all of that for us, bringing the customers in, showing them the products, closing the sale, and then that sale, a portion of those sales will go under each and every one of us as individuals participating with OnPassive. And I get the response that, well, that's nice. OnPassive will put a couple of sales underneath me, but it's not that much money. That's not OnPassive. OnPassive doesn't do anything little, including what they're going to be doing for you. And when we talk about traffic, I'll give you a couple examples of the kind of traffic OnPassive is going to be driving for all of us. About 7 months ago, Ash and his team decided to turn on the traffic spigots of their traffic sources. And their goal was to see how many opt-ins they could get. They did not put a time frame on it. This was just a test. And in 4 days, they brought in over 1 million opt-ins. Now, I've been doing this a long time. Red, Marty, Dan, Susie, we've all been doing this quite a while. We drive traffic. That is extraordinary what OnPassive has done and is doing with their traffic sources. And this does not include what they're doing today, which is taking their traffic sources, hooking it up to AI and driving traffic. I believe because they're doing that today with their artificial intelligence, that instead of 4 days, it would take them 2 or 1 or 12 hours. And then you extrapolate that over the course of a year. It's extraordinary the amount of eyes they're going to get in front of our business and the amount of customers that they're going to be bringing in that will land underneath you. What OnPassive is doing with self-funding, 4-6X, product, customer, and volume is extraordinary, and it will change the way you look at an online business because of the structure, because of what Ash and his team have done. Now, Ash has a team in Hyderabad, India. Right now, they're about 800 strong. This is where all the magic happens. This is where the products are produced. This is where we get brand new cutting edge technology. And these individuals, they are the brightest of the brightest. And if you don't have a product, a superior product, it's really hard to compete in the marketplace. Ash and his team have taken care of that side of OnPassive. Everything they do, it is superior. So how do we all come into OnPassive? Today, there is a position. It's a founding position. It is a $97 position, and it locks your position into OnPassive. It locks your position into the pay structure of OnPassive. There are some tangible benefits to becoming a founding member today. And one of those is, as we go into the soft launch and the hard launch, and I'll get into that in just a second, as we go into the soft launch, which is introducing the products to the founding members, which we are founding members, and that is happening today. They're actually going to give us the opportunity to play with those products, see if we can break them. We won't be able to, and to show us just how good the products of OnPassive are. But in that soft launch, they're actually going to start building your business for you. Again, 100% automated. And anytime OnPassive can start building your business sooner than later, you want it sooner, because every time they bring, say, another founder and put them in your team, that is another stream of revenue. It cuts time frames and gives you the ability to get to that place where you're meeting your financial goals. So the founding membership, it is extremely powerful. There's a lot more to that than what I've just said, but it is an extremely powerful position, and it is available today. Now, as OnPassive launches to the world, they do the soft launch, they go out and they launch, and they'll seamlessly roll into the hard launch. When that happens, all the founding members will come into OnPassive and become customers. We will come in, we will pay a membership fee, and that fee will be between $150 and $250, somewhere in there. We'll pay it. This is the fee you will pay one time. You will never have to go out of pocket again. It is a monthly fee, but the preceding months after that will be paid from the profits of OnPassive. Once we do that, we go into the back office, we click a button, we become independent resellers of the IT product, And from there, ONPASSIVE can pay us. Don't let the title independent reseller of the IT product scare you. Again, ONPASSIVE is 100% automated, but this has to be done for the regulators. This is the title we have to have for ONPASSIVE to have the ability to pay us. When that happens, and I'll go back to the membership fee that we have to pay. When that happens and we pay that membership fee, ONPASSIVE is going to go to work for us. This is when they actually build the marketing platform for all of us to start bringing customers in. During the soft launch, it will be primarily founders that they'll be bringing in. When we roll into the hard launch, they'll be bringing in customers when they release all the products to the world. This is when it gets extremely excited, because the amount of traffic that ONPASSIVE is going to drive for you and I to build our business, again, it is extraordinary. And when we look at what ONPASSIVE is going to be doing for all the founding members as we come in and become independent resellers of the IT product, you're just not going to have to worry about finances because of the way ONPASSIVE is structured, because of what they're doing. In a very short period of time, finances will be something that's just in the background. It's something you don't have to worry about. And obviously, that's called financial independence. And true liberty and freedom comes from financial independence, having the ability to have that time freedom and that mobility that we all want. This is what ONPASSIVE is doing for everybody. Self-funding, for success, product, customer, volume. When you add all those together, it becomes something unbeatable and will give you a way forward to actually build something that you can leave a legacy to your family and your community. Let's talk about volume just very, very quickly to give you an idea of just how big this is. And I'll talk about one product. That's all I'm going to talk about today. And again, there are 50 other products that are just as good as the product I'm going to talk about right now. And the product I'm going to talk about is the webinar, the Zoom webinar that we're doing right now. Zoom is one of the big dogs on the block. They went from $39 billion last year to 100 and I think it's 26 billion this year. It's right in there. Marty knows those numbers a little better than I do, but it's massive. The webinar service of Zoom, there are tens of millions of people that pay for the webinar service of Zoom. Here's what ONPASSIVE is doing. If we look at ONPASSIVE and their communication portfolio, one of the products of that portfolio is a webinar product. Again, it is proprietary, it is cutting edge, it is better than anything out there, including the Zoom webinar that we're doing today. And as people come in, they will absolutely love it. I believe after a year's time with this one product, I'm not sure Zoom will even be in business. That's how good ONPASSIVE is. That's how good the products of ONPASSIVE are. And because of that, tens of millions of people will come in and use the webinar product of ONPASSIVE. Now, what that does in a year's time, it would take ONPASSIVE from day one to year one, it would make ONPASSIVE a unicorn company, a company that has a value of over $1 billion. One product. There are 25 other webinar platforms online that I believe ONPASSIVE will put out of business. Now, it might take 6 months, a year and a half to put them out of business, but I think ONPASSIVE will put them out of business. So with one product, ONPASSIVE launching to the world, they would be a $1 billion company. Now, again, think about the volume, because all of this volume eventually lands under you and I. That's what we get paid off of. And that's one product. Now we add the other 50 products of ONPASSIVE. And here's what we already know is going to happen day one when we go into the hard launch. Day one, ONPASSIVE will be a unicorn company, period. That has never been done before in the history of the world, the history of business in the world, online, offline. It's never been done before. Normally, a company takes years and years to become a unicorn company. ONPASSIVE will do that day one. This is so revolutionary, so unique what Ash and his team have done. And really, Ash Mufareh, when he thought about ONPASSIVE in its inception, he thought about us. And when he thought about us, he wanted to build a company, yes, that would be vastly successful. and ONPASSIVE already is that. But he wanted to build a company that shared the wealth. And what Ash has done, and this is the heart of ONPASSIVE, what Ash has done, he is sharing the majority of the wealth with the founding members, those individuals that come in and become independent resellers of the IT product. And when we talk about sharing the wealth, it's not 20 or 30 or 40%. It's like 60, 65, 70% of the wealth Ash is going to share with you and I as founding members, as independent resellers of the IT products. This has never been done before, again, in the history of business. Most individuals that are extremely successful online, they take the money and they keep it. They share a little bit of it, but they take the majority of it, and they're the only ones that see it. That is not Ash Mufareh. That is not his heart. He has a heart to share. And with ONPASSIVE, he's able to do that because ONPASSIVE, as it launches to the world, is going to be, again, extraordinary. Let's talk about the soft launch and the hard launch. Just very, very quickly. We are in the process of going into the hard launch, to the soft launch right now. Ash is releasing products just about every week now. And when he gets to the point where he has the number of products that he has released to the founding members, we will go into the soft launch. We will be able to test these products. And then from there, we will roll seamlessly out into the hard launch. We are in that process today. ONPASSIVE is a reality today. ONPASSIVE is absolutely massive. And we have the opportunity to come in and participate with everything ONPASSIVE and change that bottom line to build wealth online. And again, I don't care what life has thrown at you. Whatever negative things life has thrown at you up to this date, it's over. ONPASSIVE, it is the true wealth equalizer. It gives us a level playing field and gives all of us a way forward to start developing wealth. ONPASSIVE is extremely complicated, but keep it very, very simple for now. Self-funding, for success, product, customer, volume. When you understand how these things intermesh and how they work for you, you're going to understand that there absolutely is a way forward for you to take care of yourself, take care of your family and community, and start living the life you want to live. Have that freedom to make your own shots, to really call the shots and go where you want to go. This is ONPASSIVE. This is Ash Mufareh. This is the founding members of ONPASSIVE. We've all made this possible. And today you have the opportunity to take advantage of all of this. Continue to explore ONPASSIVE. I would recommend you come in and become a founding member. It is an extremely powerful position going forward in a soft launch and hard launch. It's going to change everything, guys, absolutely everything. And then just come on in and start enjoying life, enjoy the ride. We're in a very, very special place right now, and we're inviting you in to really enjoy the fun. And that's what we're having. We're just having a ton of fun, including Ash Mufareh, the CEO of ONPASSIVE. He is giddy as a child right now. He's just dancing on the roof because he sees even more than we do of what's coming and how we are going to change lives forever. Marty, I'm going to turn it back over to you and throw the questions at us. We got a great panel here, and I'm sure they can answer any questions that you might have. Marty, go ahead.
Smoking, Mike, very good. Nothing to add to that. Again, I want to tell everybody, just put a little summary on it. 100% automated. There are no skills needed. They do everything for you. You pay the company to build an empire for you. It's that simple. It is that simple. If you want to build, you can. You can cut time frames and build quicker if you want, but it's not necessary. That's why we're in it. Anyway, if anybody has any questions and you're one of the attendees, hold up your hand if you want to be brought on and ask your question. If your hand's up and that's not really why you have your hand up, go ahead and drop it. Up, 2 hands up, 3 hands up. All right, I'm going to bring them in, guys.
Yeah, just one thing on that, Marty. If you are an existing founder, this is a guests webinar tonight, okay? And we're inviting guests to ask the question. If it is a founder and you've got a founder's question, this will not be answered because we want the guests to have their questions answered. So if you're a founder and you want to ask a question about something that is not related to this presentation, please drop your hand because we will not answer it at this point anyway.
Yes, very good. You're right. I already forgot my own rules. All right. All right, we've got Harry. We've got Joy. David, you are a founder. So anyway, Harry or Joy, whoever wants to ask a question, unmute yourself and let us have it.
Okay, this is Joy. Can you hear me? I see everybody shaking their head. Okay. So my question is, if you come in as a founder for $97 and then there's the monthly fee, I wasn't clear. You're never going to have to pay that monthly fee because it's going to be paid. So it's like a forced matrix or something. I don't understand how it is that you're never going to have to pay out of your own pocket that other fee. I guess it is a charge, but you're never going to have to pay it out of your own pocket. Is that what you said?
Yeah, let me start this off, and you guys can jump in. That's a good question, Joy. Sorry, I wasn't clear enough. Sometimes I'm a little fast.
Okay.
When you look at the membership fee that we all have to pay, we come in and we pay it, and we'll only have to pay it once. And the reason we'll only have to pay it once is because of the way ONPASSIVE is structured. It is a monthly fee, Joy, absolutely a monthly fee. But because of the profits that are going to be coming into ONPASSIVE and landing underneath us, the preceding months will be paid from those profits. So we will have to pay them, but that money will accumulate in your back office, and there will be enough in there for the next month's payment because of the profits of ONPASSIVE. And those profits come from customers that will be coming into ONPASSIVE. And the volume I talked about, to give you an idea, we believe that the first year ONPASSIVE launches, there will be 100 million customers coming into ONPASSIVE. That's a lot of customers. And those customers will be, some of those customers will be landing under you. And because of that, you'll always have enough money in there to pay the next month. And whatever's left, you can take out and put in your bank, and there will be stuff left over. Okay. Did that make sense, Joy?
Okay, I think so. Okay, so I'm getting close. Like, okay, so I have to pay the $97, and then when you hard launch, then I'll need to pay the $125 again, but then only one time.
That's correct. That's
So
correct.
it's 97 plus 125. And so you don't really know when the hard launch is going to be yet. Like, is it coming very, very soon? Or I mean, to me,
here's what I can tell you.
The money, I'm not like fixating on the money because that's not.
I got you. I got you.
But I just want to understand it is all.
Yeah, here's what I can tell you about the launch, Joy. We don't know the date of the soft launch, and when we go into the soft launch, the hard launch is tied to it. Okay, but the soft launch, we don't know the exact date. But here's what I can tell you about the soft launch. The soft launch is very, very, very close. Ash has already released 4 products, and when Ash talked about the soft launch, he thought when he got 6 or 7 products out in front of us, that's when the soft launch would start. He won't give us a date until he's ready to launch, and he'll probably give us a week notice or so. But I can tell you, we've got 4 products out there. We've got a product coming out every week, 1 or 2. So we're getting really, really close to the soft launch, and the hard launch is tied to the soft launch. And the hard launch is probably going to be 30, 60 days after that, after we have the ability to come in and use the products. So that'll give you a little bit of a time frame. We can't be real specific because Ash hasn't done that yet. But when he does, it's not going to be a secret. You're going to know. Did that help?
Right, sounds good. Yeah, I like it. I only just saw this today. I was showing somebody something else, and he showed me this, and I was like, okay, I'll look at it.
And Joy, keep in mind the price, the one-time price, once you pay to be a founder, that locks you in now. So if between now and the hard launch, thousands of people come in, which they have been, that's just more potential of overflow for you when it does launch. So being a founder is a big deal. Not
Okay,
only,
so the overflow, it's not like, okay, you have to have 2 first before you're qualified. It's just like a forced matrix or
no
something.
No.
qualifications, zero, none, Zippo, none. It's
Okay.
Yeah, one other thing I heard you say, Joy, is that after you paid your 97, you pay your 125 once. It hasn't been determined exactly what that fee is going to be yet. We anticipate it being anywhere from $150 to $300, or 150 to 100 to 250. So Ash hasn't come up with the exact amount that the monthly is going to be yet. So I just wanted to clarify that for you as well.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
fantastic. The other guy dropped off. Let's bring on.
I've got some in the Q&A as well. If you want me to go in and out in a minute, just
Yeah, go
let me
ahead,
know.
Red. Yeah, go ahead, Red.
Okay, we've got one here from Moses. He said, "Hi, my leaders. My name is Moses. My question is, how is it going to happen to those who are not network marketers during soft launch when they are to test the products, but they don't have an idea of how to test these products?" It's not a bad question, but we need to clarify things here. Does anybody want to take it, or shall I give it a stab?
I'll take it.
Go for it, Susie.
Susie, and you can add on to it. You don't have to test, and you don't have to be a network marketer. That's the beauty.
Great answer, Susie.
Almost as good as yours, Marty.
But for those of us who love poking around stuff, you can. So the advantage of being able to test it is familiarizing yourself with the product, playing with it, being part of this journey that we're all in together, understanding things a little bit better. But once again, like we've explained, if you choose to be passive or you're unsure of how much time or effort you can put in, that's okay, because we have founders all across the globe that are chomping at the bit to play with these products. So it's okay. You don't have to be a marketer. You don't have to be a network marketer. You don't have to be in a business. You can be part of this company. It's a great company for everybody.
Let me add just a couple of things, Susie, real quick. Again, 100% automated. And remember, even though you're not a marketer, you're not technically inclined to work with these products, they're still going to build your business for you in the soft launch. That's a big deal, really, really a big deal. So again, 100% automated. We're going to put ONPASSIVE to work for us, and they're going to work really, really well for everybody.
Right. And like Mike says, regardless, even when we go into the official launch, whether you use these products or not, it doesn't matter. You don't have to. It's automated. They're going to build the business for you.
Oh, I think I'm going to sign up again. Lawrence, you got a question?
Hi, yes.
Very good. Go for it, buddy.
It'd be just a follow-up to the monthly fee, and that being it being an investment for anybody signing up as a founder, and be able to write it off as a tax exemption, wouldn't you?
Okay, I'll get this one if you want to. Okay, for a start, ONPASSIVE isn't an investment. You are buying a position in a company, okay, that has got a potential return from the customers that will be buying the products that will come into your team. As far as tax exemption is concerned, it is up to every individual to declare their earnings. At the end of every year, there will be tax documents in your back office. For instance, if you're in the States, I think it's a 1044 or 46 or something, isn't it called, or something? I don't know what, something like that anyway.
1099 for US.
There you go. Well, I knew it was a 10 summit. That will be available in your back office to show what you have earned through your commissions that you've got from your customers. Don't forget, it is a business. So every single monthly fee that you have paid, whether it's come from commissions or not, you can then offset that against your business. You can also have, for instance, your car, your phone, everything to do with a business, it comes under the same roof as far as offsetting your tax burden is concerned. Ash has already said that there will be tax advisors on hand within ONPASSIVE when we launch for advice and guidance of where and how to pay your taxes, and also how little to pay your taxes. Don't forget, if you're using OBLESS as well and you're gifting, you can offset that against tax as well. So there's lots of ways that we can use ONPASSIVE, not only to earn money, but also to bless people and to pay as little tax as possible. I hope that's answered some of your questions.
Yes, thank you, Red.
Cheers, Lawrence. Nice to meet you, mate.
Lawrence, you enjoy. Make sure you get back to the person that invited you here. And any questions both of you have, there's tons of people that'll answer that. We don't want anything hidden. You guys should know everything you need to know. So yeah, it's out there. Trust me.
Nothing else in Q&A and nothing else in the chat. So we need either hands up or we can just chat.
We have.
There's a couple of hands up, but I can't pronounce your name.
Yeah, Red might be able to.
Olefemi.
Did he get it?
He's got it.
Yeah, Olufemi.
There,
get in there.
That's why we keep
on.
Olufemi guy. That's the name.
Great
yeah,
name.
I want to thank the Leadership Council, especially the Gamma. I'm always looking forward to see you and Susie. Good having you guys around. My question is, I can't wait to dump some of those stuff that I'm using right now. I want to know if we have something like Facebook in the product. Facebook, I know we have a chat, something like WhatsApp, but do we also have Facebook? Because I can't wait to dump them as soon as we launch.
Who wants this one?
Go ahead, Red.
Oh, yeah. The answer to you is yes, we will be. It's going to. I think that the banner heading that all of the social medias will be going into is going to be ONET. I think there's going to be various tabs within the ONET platform. So, i.e., one for videos, one for a chat forum type of thing, and I believe one maybe for an MSM type of service as well. But ONET is going to be where the social media platform area is going to be. We haven't seen it yet, but if you do go into onpassive.net, ONET is on there, and you can go into the FAQs and it will give you a lot more information about what is expected to see there. So to your answer, yes, there is going to be. When it's coming to us, we don't know, but it is in onpassive.com. So head over there, find ONET and scroll down to the bottom, and the FAQs are all at the bottom there, and that will give you a much better idea of what to expect ONET is going to do for you.
Beautiful. Helen, you're next. Unmute yourself. Should be on the bottom left-hand side. Looks like a little microphone.
Yes. Hi. I'm sorry
Hello.
about that.
That's okay.
Hi. Okay. So this is a techie thing. I was introduced to ONPASSIVE, and I like the idea and everything. When I signed up, I had a password to access the site, but when I went in and tried my old password, it's not taking it. So I opted to reset my password. The thing is, it doesn't give you much options there. And I've been trying from yesterday to reset my password, and it keeps telling me to check my inbox for information. So I checked today, and I see where about 6:42, they generated a password that I can use, and I tried it, and it's telling me it's incorrect repeatedly, so it's kind of frustrating. I can't get to change my password. in one communication, it says that I should go to GoFounders and go to my profile. I don't see profile on that page. I would like to access it so I can change my password.
I
Okay.
can make this red if you want. I know
Yeah, go for it.
this is a question that isn't really for this public webinar. So Helen, are you on Facebook at all, or is there a way I can communicate with you after this? Because I can help walk you through and make sure you're on the right path.
Would my telephone number work?
Sure, if you wanna, are you in the United States?
Yes, I'm in Florida.
Okay. If you don't mind giving it over line,
Or put it in the chat area.
or you want to type it in the chat, or you want to just give it to me? I'll call you after this.
Okay, so it's 954.
Okay, of course, my pen isn't working.
Right, I got
Of
you.
course. Okay, 954.
261 3872.
Okay, so
All
mine,
right.
mine begins with a 413, so I will call you once this is over, and
Okay.
I'll help you. I have some tips for you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Red, where are we at?
I'm just replying to somebody that's got a non-guest question, and then I'm going to come back to you. So if someone's got their hands raised, do that, and I'll come right round to you in a second.
Yeah, there's nobody there right now. Anybody has a question and wants to come on and ask it, raise your, here we go, as soon as I said it.
Your dogs want to ask a question, Marty.
I got an answer for them too.
Yeah, Joe, go ahead.
Yeah, unmute yourself, Joe. Unmute yourself. There you go.
Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, guys, you're doing awesome job there, man. I really appreciate it. Okay, I'm Joe from South Africa. I had today I was helping someone wanted to sign up. We registered here this afternoon, but now I'd ask her to verify her account, okay? Because I couldn't carry on with the process of registering her. She hasn't received the email from GoFounder so that she can verify. So what I've done, I've double-checked the email that she sent to me to register her, and then it's a right email. Then I said, okay, I'll send a test email to see if she can receive an email from me. She did receive the email from me. I said, okay, let's wait a while and see if you will receive the email from GoFounder so that she can verify the account. Until now, she hasn't received it. I said, okay, let's leave it for tomorrow. Normally, it doesn't take long. Do you know perhaps what could be the problem?
Joe, if she's not getting the confirmation email from ONPASSIVE, you can go back into the login spot.
Yes.
Make sure she puts her email in there, and you can ask for another confirmation email. It's not a big deal. And then they'll send that to you. If the email is working and you've tested it, so it is working, it could have gone to spam, it could have gone someplace else, but you can request another confirmation email from ONPASSIVE. And it's
what I've done, Mike, I've asked her to check the spam email. She said she didn't have a spam email. Then what I've done, I said, okay, let me see if I can re-register her again. Now the system says no, the email existed. It can pick up that the email has been
hey Joe,
used.
That's fine.
Let Susie and Red chime in. I think they've got the answer for you.
I just want to, I'll make a statement that Today I did, a few founders have reached out to me where they've had people register and they have not received the confirmation so that they can go in and make their payment. So you just need to go to gofounders.net.
Yes.
And on the top, it will say either login, reset password, or resend verification link.
Okay.
They go there, type in the email that they used, and
Yes.
then there'll be a CAPTCHA, and
Yeah.
have them go through that process.
Okay.
It could be some upgrades going on in the back office that they may have gotten caught in the crossfire.
Okay.
And tell them that to keep checking their email. Then if
Okay.
it doesn't go through, then you can contact support with their information and let them know through your back office.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Joe, what I
Because-
would do, Joe, what
Yes.
I would do is, because of what's happened today, I've had 5 people registered under me who haven't received their emails. What I've instructed them to do, and I suggest you do the same, is just wait until tomorrow for 24 hours. Let this all settle down. You know that email is registered because you can't log in again.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So we've just found out here that to give it a bit more time, they're working on the emails at the moment, and there is a bit of a backlog, and they're going to work through it. So check again in the morning. I'm sure it's going to be there. And if it's not there in the morning, as Susie said and Mike Ellis said, you can always go to that login area and request a new verification code. It's very simple to do.
Great stuff.
And congratulations for getting the sign up, by the way.
Great stuff. I really appreciate it, guys. Keep
You're
up the
welcome,
good
mate. You've done an
work,
awesome job, Joe.
Thank
Fantastic.
you so much.
I'm always so pleased when people get people signing up. It's fantastic.
Great stuff. Well, one more thing, I want to ask the question to Marty. Is that okay?
I don't know. Ask Marty.
Yeah, Marty, how's
Absolutely
it,
not.
buddy?
No, go
How's it
ahead.
going?
I'm just kidding.
Great.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you, Joe?
Okay, no, sir. I really appreciate your help, especially in PNG. You're doing a great job, guys. Yeah. Marty, I saw on the back office you send those links that we can use to send to what's called prospects. Okay. Now the challenge that I'm having, I can't put my Gmail account there where it says send the email to me. So, but I can't put my email address there so that I can send it out to the prospects. How do I put my email address?
I'm not 100% sure what
I'm
you're
talking about the splash pages that you send it on
the
those
pages I made.
four links.
Yeah, you can't send them to anybody because why?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Oh, okay. Where it says, especially the one that Mike Ellis is recommending, the one where he's talking about the business, and then there's other email, there's other video at the bottom. Underneath it, it says, send me the email. So I wanted to put my email there so that when I send it out to prospect, they will have my email address.
Okay, I can.
Go ahead,
do you want me to
Ray.
help him on this? Okay,
Yeah.
right. The splash pages that Marty has done, okay, they're URL linked, which means that you just copy and you paste them to whoever you want. Now, if you're going to send them out to somebody, you'd make an email up, okay, hi, whoever it is, da-di-da-di-da, put your splash page on that, which is a URL link, okay, and then you say, please get back to me once you've watched the information on this link, okay, because your email is going to be on there because you've sent them the email.
Oh, great stuff.
Copy and paste is our friend.
Yeah, we love copy and pasted.
Copy and paste, and then personalize. Copy, paste, and personalize. They know it's from you. It's coming from your email. They'll get back to you.
Thank you so much, Susie. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Red. We really appreciate it. Take care.
Cheers.
Guys.
Thanks for showing up, Joe. Anytime
Thank
you
you
need
so
help.
much, guys.
Okay.
Bye.
Let's go back to Red. Who is it?
Say again?
What's this guy's name? You said it perfect.
Oh, is he coming? I don't even know where he is again. Hang on. Lefemi Guy.
Oh, he looked right at you when you said it.
Okay. Sorry for coming back. I forgot something that has been giving me headache. I need to clear my head. Yeah, I sent a mail to support, and then there was no response up to this day. The mail has taken over like 3 or 4 weeks, no response. And when I was interacting with somebody, particularly Marina, she said I should have a ticket number. And I don't know how to raise a ticket number. The organization I worked here, when you have an issue, you wrote to the IT, and the IT raises the support ticket and sent back to you, which you referenced. But in this case, I have to raise a ticket, which I really don't understand. I don't know how to raise the ticket in the support. Thank you.
Easy peasy peasy. Log into your back office. Okay. Go to the top right-hand corner. Okay. And there's a picture of where you are, and that's your My Profile section. If you click on your picture there, it will be a drop-down box. Okay. And on that, it's got My Profile, it's got NDAs and support and all sorts of things. You click support. Okay. And then when the support page comes up, you've got another drop-down box, and within that drop-down box is various things that you want to contact support for. Okay, different queries, etc. Choose any one of those, write in the message area what your issue is. When you click send, that will raise a ticket number there and then, and it's also where all your support tickets are going to be.
Yeah, I did that, but the ticket column is 0, pending is 0, close is 0. So
yeah, but did you raise the support from that area or from somewhere else?
Yeah, from there.
Well, it should do it again then, because it should raise a ticket if you do it from there.
You may not have confirmed it and hit send.
Because it automatically does it.
Go back in, because once you do what Red says and you type in your ticket and you hit send, it will go into, when you go under support, it will say pending, and it should have a 1. And then a number appears on that. It assigns a ticket number to it.
Okay, that means I'll repeat it again.
Yes.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Okay, fantastic. Joy, you had your hand up. Did you already get the answer?
Oh, I just had a comment. I don't know if it's redundant or not. I just tried to register, and then it never sent the email. And then when I tried to say resend it, it said that it didn't know it yet. So it's not just about the sending of the email. It's not recognizing people registering yet. So something's backed up somewhere.
Today, they're working in the back office on emails and responding. So that's why there's a problem. They're getting it worked on, and when it's done, it should be fine. And by the way, Joy, if by a couple hours it doesn't work, send me an email to onpassivenation@gmail.com.
Okay.
And remind me, I'll take care of it. Same for you. Same for anybody here. But right now, I know they're working on it. I just found out. So for right now, the emails back and forth and any kind of response is something that they're actually adding security. So while they're doing that, they slow things down. They stop things.
But be assured, they do catch up, and then it will all free up. It's only happened a handful of times, and it's when they're working on the back office and getting things in place. So give it some time. It does eventually come through.
And there's never a good time for them to slow down, because people are coming in every day by the thousands. Anyway, but like I said, Joy, contact me. Anybody here if you have a problem. But really, I think today's kind of crazy, but they will take care of it. And if they don't get a hold of me, Joy or Joe or anyone here. Okay. Anyone else? And Joy, I'm going to put my email in the Q&A, or not the Q&A. I'll put it in the chat area.
Then you just say onpassive@gmail.com.
OnPassiveNation.
OnPassive Nation.
Okay,
Let me put it in.
And I'm going to call Helen in Florida.
Perfect. Enjoy yourself.
Enjoy yourself. There you go. I put it in there.
Yeah, I mean, how many webinars can you come on and have one of the leaders of ONPASSIVE call you right after the meeting? It does not happen anywhere else.
That's what we do. Whether
That's
you're
what we do.
That's what we do.
we're all here to help each other.
Okay, is there anybody that has a question in the attendees that are not, quote, not an existing founder? Somebody new. James Bell, I know, there you go. He dropped his hand. We have plenty of Q&A. Anthony, oh, Anthony's up. He's down. Guess he's not sure if he's a founder or not. Anyway, I think that's all we have, Red, right? Unless you have something else.
No, I haven't got anything else. The only questions in the Q&A are from existing founders, and this is a guests webinar, and they can wait to a different time.
I'm adding the guy, and he's got a background of ONPASSIVE, so I think he's a founder. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but there's a good guess. There's a good guess he's a founder.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, he is. Anthony, we love you, buddy, but you're going to ask a question about being a founder, aren't you? Unmute yourself. Be honest.
Yes. Well, yes, I'm a founder, right? But I had some. I knew Ash was saying that if we have any other ideas that we could add that will make ONPASSIVE better, we could come with it. I don't know if this is, if I could say, no, we need to talk privately. Because this is like a real good idea.
You can send it to that same email that I just put in there. Send it to me, and I will send it to him if you have an idea. I just want you to keep in mind, Anthony, he probably gets 10,000 ideas since we've been open. So it better be good, buddy.
Okay, well, I'll just...
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm putting it out now.
No. Send it to me, Anthony, and I'll make sure he gets it, okay?
Yeah.
I'll make sure he gets it. All right, if that's all, I'm glad, happy for people that showed up. I just muted myself. If there's any other questions you have or you're not sure, we do this every Tuesday at 4 o'clock, and there's many throughout the weeks, different times, different languages. It's massive. We're here to help everybody.
Hey, Marty.
Yeah.
Anthony's not done yet. Anthony, what do you got?
Right. I wanted to ask if someone could have helped me to create a YouTube channel, because I don't know if I'm doing it right. I don't know if I could get guidance from someone.
Yeah, I'll tell you where to go. I can tell you exactly where to go. Oh, go on in. You go for it.
No. Go ahead, Red. I don't have an answer.
Okay, we actually set up a Facebook page called ONPASSIVE. I can't remember what it's called now. Oh my word! Anthony, reach out to me afterwards, and I'll give you the link. But I've actually done a YouTube video on how to set up a YouTube page. What was it called? What's it? ONPASSIVE training. That was what it's called.
Okay.
Go on to Facebook, and it's called ONPASSIVE training. Okay, and it's on there. It's a video I've done on how to set up a YouTube page.
Okay, Marty, take it away.
Are you sure? No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm not actually. I'm not at all.
Anyway, everybody, thanks for being here. Anthony, thank you. We'll take care of everything you got. Joe, same thing. And my friend over there that I can't pronounce your name, we're all a team. We'll help each other out. If you need anything, ONPassiveNation@gmail.com. Just give me the info and I'll answer anything you guys got.
Thank you so much, Marty.
Seriously, you're welcome. So we're going to say goodbye, and I'm going to tell Mike Ellis to call me when we shut this down. All right, I'll see you all. Bye.
Later, guys. Fantastic webinar as usual.